everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly movie challenge with Ian. My film is still in this packet, so let's hope this is the film. And of course this is April's. If you didn't see last month's, I will link it somewhere so you can check that out to kind of understand what's going on. And then of course I will link Ian's video as well up here or down in the description. And I'm really excited to know what he thinks of his film, and I'm quite excited for the film that he's picked for me. Now, we have given each other full lists now for the year, and I can tell you there's some that he's put on my list that I am not that excited about. And that is simply because I was like, oh yeah, okay, this looks good. And then I looked at the runtime for one of the films and I was like, you're kidding, I've never watched a film as long. But this one I'm pretty excited about, so let's open it up and see if it's the film that I really hope it is. If not, then I don't know what happened, but I'm sure this is it. I'm sure. Okay guys, so I got it out of the box and it is The Apartment. Now I've never seen this, I've never really heard of it. I told my mum I was watching this one, she was like, oh, I think I've seen that, I think I enjoyed that. So yes, we've got I know all the names of the cast though, the top 3 cast there. And also on the back it says, winner of 5 1960 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. So this is another Best Picture winner from what I can see, which is interesting because if you watched last month's video, you know I got Best Picture last month. So this is 120 minutes, so it's 2 hours, which is kind of longer than what I thought it would be, but that's not too bad. I think I'll enjoy this. I'm hoping I'll enjoy this. This is one that I'm looking forward to. I hadn't heard of it. I actually don't know what it's about. I haven't read the back, but I'm just gonna jump on in to this one and see what I think. So I'll catch up with you guys when I'm about halfway through. Also, I can't decide if this is in colour or in black and white, because you see this little, so I don't know. So we're gonna just have to find out, but there's the back. So is it in colour? Is it in black and white? We will see. Halfway through now and I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely different than something that I would, I guess, pick to watch if I was just generally picking a film, which is a good thing. And yeah, like I say, I'm enjoying it so far. Obviously I'll tell you what it's about at the end. And what else do I have to say? Oh, it is black and white, just to let you know, because I wasn't sure at the beginning. But yeah, so let me watch the next half and then I'll let you know what I think of it and a little bit about the film. Okay everybody, so as you can see it is a different day. And I left off saying, right, I'm going to watch the next half of the movie, and I started watching the next half and then something occurred and then I wasn't able to finish watching the movie or finish filming the video. And I won't really go into the whole story actually. I was going to tell you like a brief little bit, but really it's not important to the video. But I wanted to get this video up on Tuesday and now it's Thursday, so I'm a little bit behind, but hopefully it's okay. But I do have quite a bit to say about the movie, that's why I don't want to waste time with other random stories. So, the first half of the film I really enjoyed. I thought, oh, I'm really going to enjoy this. This is a fun, kind of weird film, but it is a fun little concept. So basically, the main guy who you see here, there he is, he basically is lending out his apartment to other guys to bring women back to his apartment in terms of for them to give him a good reputation at work. So, you know, it's people he works with in the office, and for them to just say, you know, he's a good worker, to hopefully him build up his job for, you know, he's not getting any money from it, he's just, you know. But it's become a bit of a problem and it's kind of escalated beyond what he'd expected, and he finds himself apartmentless, like often most nights, and not able to go home and all this kind of stuff. And it's quite funny and I quite liked it. I was like, oh, okay. And then, you know, when I left off at the hour, I was thinking, yeah, okay, really enjoying this. And I thought it was going to go a certain way. I quite liked the main character. I felt really sad for him. I really felt bad for him. And I was like, oh, I really like this guy. He's really great. Anyway, and then the second half of the film, I didn't really like the main guy as much. So basically what happens is with our female lead, she is, no, the guy's boss is having an affair with the female lead who he also likes. And some things happen and then the guy and the woman, I thought were kind of have that thing, and you kind of feel like you're supposed to be rooting for them. However, I felt like I couldn't really root for them because our lead guy, Mr. Baxter, is that even his name? I'm sure it is. I've literally just watched the end of the film. Mr. Baxter, he kind of is always backing the boss, which makes sense because he obviously wants to get his promotion, but he also really likes the girl. So it was kind of weird. He was always kind of deceiving her almost in ways that, I don't know, I felt were a bit weird. And so I felt like that neither were a good pick. That the guy wasn't great and the boss wasn't great, and I didn't feel like either would benefit her. I felt like it would just be better for her to just scrap the two of them and just move on. Like, I didn't feel like he was much better, even though technically he was, but I didn't like the way he was kind of going behind her back and kind of teaming up with the boss more than being like, if he liked her, surely he'd just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. So he kind of had this weird, like, selfish ways, which, that bit, there was like a whole patch of the film which kind of annoyed me. However, I liked the end of the film. So I really liked the beginning, I liked the very end, and I mean by the end, the last, there was like something that happened and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm glad about that. And then maybe like the last 2 minutes, I was like, right, but I wish the last 2 minutes would have happened half an hour prior and I could have then been like, oh, okay. Or, I don't know how, this film's kind of weird. I know a lot of people like it, you know, it's kind of a classic film. It won Best Picture in 1961, so, you know, I can't really bash it, but I just feel like the way that they both treated the woman, and then she was just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then, I don't know, that's the thing, I can't figure out, like I said, the beginning, I was like, oh, this is just fun, kind of comedic, and it was fun. And then the second half did take a darker turn as well, and it became more based around the 3 characters. And I didn't really like that 3-character relationship, to be honest, but then I did like the end. So overall, I gave the film 3 stars. I did enjoy it. I did have a good time watching it. I definitely prefer the beginning. I definitely prefer the first hour to the second hour, 100%. But I do think that I enjoyed my last month's pick film better than this one. And I would watch the film that I watched last month again, but I don't know if I would rewatch this one again. I just don't think it was, I think it was just the way that the characters were being with each other that annoyed me, and I really wanted one person in the film, I won't go into too much spoilers, to really get like a big comeuppance. I don't know exactly know if that's how you say it. And I felt like that wasn't achieved. I felt like by the end I was happy with some things, but with some things I felt like I wanted to be a little bit different. So yeah, that's my thoughts on The Apartment. I'd love to know if you've seen it, and recently. I'd love to know if you've seen it recently, because I don't know if it's just me having these weird thoughts, but I just felt like it wasn't maybe as good as I thought it could have been. I feel like I could change a few things and I would have liked it better, but obviously that's just me. And a lot of people like this, and it won the Best Picture, so me wanting to change things is just real personal opinion, so don't take that, you know, too deeply. But still, I'm glad I've watched it. It was a black and white film, which I haven't seen many black and white films. I've seen some, maybe, I don't know. I could probably count them on one hand, if not two. So I'm glad again, you know, that this was another black and white film that I've watched, and I'm glad that I can say I've seen it. And it's another Best Picture as well, which I'm really happy about. So that's now 2 new Best Pictures that I've watched through this. So I'm really happy about that. So it's awesome that Ian has picked some Best Pictures for me, because I would like to go through one day and look at all of them. And yeah, so that's The Apartment. I will link Ian's video down in the description below and in the iCards or whatever. I really hope that he enjoyed the film that I picked for him, because I really enjoyed the film that I picked for him. And I think it was, you know, it wasn't as silly as the film that I picked for him last month, which was just kind of a cheesy fun one. The film that I picked from this month I actually think was a very good, interesting, enjoyable film with some great actors and actresses in. So definitely go ahead and check out his video to see what he watched, and make sure to tune in next month when we do this again. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoy these videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're a newbie, and I will see you then. Goodbye!